Campanaro was inducted into the National Fitness Hall of Fame in 2013 for a lifetime of contributions to the fitness world. Tom grew up in Philadelphia. At an early age, he took up an interest in calisthenics and weightlifting and built himself a strong physique. At 16 years of age, he was involved in a serious motorcycle accident where he broke his leg, injured his neck, and other body parts. The doctors said if he hadn't been in such great physical condition, it would have been much more serious. In 1996, at the age of 16, Tom took up bodybuilding, and he competed on a regular basis. His last competition was in 1970. Some of the equipment that he used, he actually invented and built himself in his garage. In 1974, he found his way to California. He saw a very crude machine that was made by Marcy called Dyna Gym. They were selling it through a pyramid scheme. Even though it was crude, he liked the concept and thought it had potential. He felt he could do a much better job in designing it and building it. It was basically a sled on a slant, and it utilized his own body weight and pulleys and cables. Tom then developed Total Gym in the fall of 1974. When it first came out, he was ridiculed by the strength training community, by the bodybuilding community, and even physical therapists. He persevered. He took it to the state fair where he had a booth and started selling it. He then marketed it through fairs and shows, and at the height of this marketing campaign, they were doing 200 shows at fairs per year. This went on from 1974 into the late 1980s. Soon they started marketing to rehabilitation shows, and in 1983, there was a shift in the rehabilitation community where they abandoned kinetic energy. And Tom and Total Gym were in the right place at the right time to capture a large segment of the rehabilitation and physical therapy business. While all this was going on, Tom had met Chuck Norris. And Chuck Norris in 1978 fell in love with Total Gym. For 20 years, from 1978 to 1996, Chuck used the equipment Tom would regularly send to Total Gym to the different movie locations. Chuck completely believed in the product. In 1996, the infomercial company started running infomercials. They ran from 1996 to the present day. At this time, Total Gym infomercials have the world's record for the longest running infomercial on television of all time. They sold 5 million units, still selling more. Now, they have a commercial side and the company that does very well. The products are well known all over the world. Tom gives much of his credit to his wife, Joy, who has been on the journey with Tom from the very beginning, side by side. Joy was the marketing guru, the marketing genius behind Total Gym, and the marketing director for Tom and Joy and Total Gym. Tom and Joy have 2 children and 4 grandchildren. Jesse Campanaro runs the commercial side of Total Gym. Tom has developed and runs a great family business that is known the world over. He is a successful businessman. He is a successful inventor. He is a fantastic person and a loving husband and family man. Debbie and I also know him to be a great friend. So let's put our congratulations on you, Tom, for the 2025 Lifetime Achievement Award from all of us here at the National Fitness Hall of Fame. Congratulations. Good job. Well earned. Oh, together with a picture. Yes, sir.
I want to know whose lifetime. Awesome. Can you hear me without that? So I thank the Lord above, because I can tell you how many times we ran into the roadblock, and without that focus, never get through. And of course, my wife, Joy, any of you that know her will understand why I'm standing here after 50 years. Because again, the insight, the ability for her to just zero in on things that obviously us thinkers that are kind of forward thinkers, we're beyond that. And if we don't have somebody that can rein that in, then we don't get that job done. You heard it very clearly earlier. She really was instrumental in helping us launch ourselves into 34 different countries, 22 countries in 2 years. And the relationships that she built around our trainers was just absolutely phenomenal. So I give her, really, she should have this plaque. I'll probably give it to her when I get older. Because she was so instrumental in this whole thing. But you know, the bottom line here, and it's been said many times, and I say it a lot to the closer people that I know here, and that is, if it wasn't for Johnny Fig, that's my name for Johnny. Johnny Fig, if it wasn't for Johnny Fig keeping this going, there's really nothing in our industry, nothing really that isolates the people that have been in this environment for 30, 40, 50 years that have any kind of a platform, any kind of recognition. It's, you know, it's sad in a way, but yet, Johnny, you did it. It's still here. I know you probably heard his story. It's probably one of the most funny, in-depth stories of what went on from the beginning. You know, from the, you know, the old, as he says it, the thigh master, you know, all the way up through where we are today. So I do give a lot of credit to Johnny. I hope he can keep it going. I hope more and more people in our industry get to realize that there is something that they can aspire to. So thank you, Johnny. Thank you all. Appreciate it.